Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I was in my own little world here. Anyway, for today's video, I wanted to talk about a very popular subject going around on the internet today, and that is the topic about careers and how the traditional career is going extinct. And let's get, first thing out of the way, I think it's glorious. I think it's awesome. We definitely need a change, and I think this change is coming, and oh man, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be good. So anyway, let's begin. The first topic, let's say this. Scratch that. The first bullet point let's talk about is how older generations claim that younger generations, specifically Gen Z, which is myself, I'm 25, I was born in 2000, so I do fall into the age gap of Gen Z, and that is how older generations say we don't want to work. We're entitled, lazy, blah blah. You've all heard it. And which all of that is complete BS. It is not true. From my experience, working with other people my age and talking to friends, etc., watching videos, younger people, we want to work. We want to feel, like we're valued. We want to feel a part of society. We just don't want to do it the way it's being done right now. And I don't blame them. Like I said, I'm 100% on my generation's side. And the biggest question is, why would we? Let's be honest about it. Why would we? Everything is so expensive. Housing is ridiculous. Renting is ridiculous. Groceries ridiculous. Car payments ridiculous, and yet with all that, wages are still low and have not kept up. So yes, why would we work? Let's be 100% honest. Why would anyone work? Doesn't that meet the definition of slavery? I think it does. Working so hard at whatever you're doing and getting nothing in return, it seems like that sounds like slavery to me. And that's what the modern day workplace has become. And all these problems stem from one single thing that I think a lot of, especially my generation, have realized. And I think the biggest problem is that they, quote unquote, they, meaning, the boomers, the older generation, I don't think they've realized how much the internet has completely changed society. It has completely transformed how we view work, how we view relationships, how we view just living in general. They are still stuck in this old mindset of, you graduate college or high school, you find one career and you stay there and then you retire. Oh yeah, go right ahead. If you were to go back in time to, let's say the 50s or the 60s and tell someone living in that, era what is possible now, they would not believe you. Let's say you went back and you told them, oh yeah, in 70 years from now, they have this thing called the internet, and they have these things called laptops, and you can work on the laptop in a different country or a different state and bring in your income. They would not believe you. They would think you're talking about some science fiction novel or fantasy, whatever, but it's here. We are currently living in it. And they are still stuck in the old ways of thinking. And part of me does feel sad for them a little bit, just a tiny bit, that they haven't realized it. But the bigger part of me, oh man, it is glorious. Like I said, it is so awesome. It is so great that these boomers are finally getting their comeuppance. It's just, oh man, it is so awesome. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized that my camera had this weird, smudge on it, so half this video is going to be bad quality, but struggles of being a videographer. I guess YouTube, what do you want to call it, right? Anyway, let's get back to the video. Like I was just talking about before, the, rude, smudging of my camera, and that is, all this stems from Gen Z finally waking up and realizing we're done. We're not going to take this. We are tired of, working extremely long hours, because everybody, let's be honest, everybody's burned out. everybody's overworked, nobody's having fun, it's not working. And finally, young people are waking up and saying, it's over, we're done, we're not gonna do it. You can take it, go right ahead. If you wanna go do it, go right ahead. We're not. And it's just so glorious. It is honestly one of the greatest things that is happening in the world today, to see these corporations finally get what they deserve. And it's, oh man, it's so glorious. Oh man. You know, for so long, the older generations have had so much power over, you know, the workers and the younger generations. And now the tables are finally turning, and it's about time, because clearly something has to change. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, you see it everywhere. Everybody you meet, people are burned out, they are overworked, they are underpaid. This system is broken. It's broken, and nothing's being done to change it, except for the fact that Gen Z might be, I think it might be the first full generation to fully reject, well, most of them. Some of them will still buy into it, but most of them I'm seeing are rejecting this sort of, you know, slave mentality, working till you're dead. And it's awesome. It is so great that this is happening. I don't know about you guys, but I have always thought this whole system and the way of thinking about work is weird. Like, we're supposed to work 5 days a week, only get 2 days off to enjoy life. Like, that is such a lopsided. No, I am here to enjoy life. Okay, work is an interruption. Having a job is an interruption to me living my life. I am not gonna slave away, and other young people aren't either. Like, why would you? Like, with all the advancements today, you can travel, you can do remote work from any country in the world you want to. Why are we still subscribing and, you know, buying into this old, archaic, and almost ancient way of running the workplace? Like, the 9-to-5, you know, system has only been around for what, 100 years? Maybe a little bit less. And look how badly it's screwed up. Most of human history has not been like this. And I don't want to say we need to go back, because, you know, I like modern, you know, life and all the, you know, advancements it has, but something has to change. And if that means burning the whole world, the old workplace down. And yeah, that's most of the video, guys. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. There will be more videos about this topic in the future. This is kind of something I am passionate about. Because yeah, like, I just think we need a change. And because I just think we need to change. It is time for something different. And I'm glad that more and more people, I'm not the only one, more and more, go online, more and more people are speaking out about this, and it's about time. It really is. And so yeah, to close out this video, I have one final message for you guys, and that is, screw the boomers, screw society, screw working like slaves, and how about, just for once in your life, let's start living. How about that? Let's start living, guys. All right. Have a good rest of your day.